This is especially important because if you are still in the research phase as you're talking to people or you're seeing certain prices, you can put a little star next to the people you really liked or had a price that was within your, budget. Or if we're being honest, crossing out some people that you didn't. And hello, and welcome to the channel if you're new here, or welcome back if you are not. My name is Kayla, and I'm the owner and lead wedding planner here at Transformed Events, where we help DIY couples to ball out on a budget. So in the last video, we went over what is a wedding show and who is it for. And in this video, we are going to be talking about what you can do to prepare to attend the show if you do decide to attend, and what to do following the show to make sure you can get some potential savings, but even more so, make wise decisions that will lead to future savings. So regardless of if you're attending the show just for research purposes and you're not quite ready to make decisions yet, or if you are specifically looking for certain vendors, I always think it's a good idea to know what you're walking into, and particularly for the group that is looking for specific vendors. So once you sign up to attend a show, they will quite literally flood your inbox with information. So step one is looking for the right information and to disregard the non-essential information, so that you don't start feeling overwhelmed or overloaded with all of the information that you're receiving. The three big things that I suggest are: number one, a timeline of the day, a directory that lists every single vendor that will be there, and then an overview document that just outlines certain logistics that you need to know at a glance. So first, in your preparation, I want you to think about your goals for coming here. This does not have to be any long or drawn out thing by any means, but it will help to kind of frame your mindset and keep you grounded. So if you're just here coming for research purposes, that can be your goal, simple as that. Hopefully it'll allow you to take some pressure off yourself because you're going into it knowing that you don't need to make any decisions. And if you are coming here because you do need to make specific decisions about vendors, then you want to write out exactly which vendors you still need, your criteria for those vendors, and if you're anything like me and get easily sidetracked, what to specifically not pay attention to, so that you don't start spending extra money unnecessarily or start second guessing some of the decisions that you already made when you see new options that you've never seen before. The point here is that goals just help you to stay on track overall. So whether that track is wide or narrow depends on where you are in your planning journey, but I think that it can only be helpful. So now back to the documents. Having a timeline will help you to know if there's any specific events taking place that you want to be at during the day. So a lot of shows have vendors do like mini seminars or workshops. So for example, I at a show one time did a little workshop on ways to save money. So that was listed on the schedule so that people who were interested in hearing that talk came to a specific place in the venue at a specific time. So you don't have to map out, the whole day either, or you don't have to commit to anything necessarily. You can just have it handy and just go wherever the wind takes you. But to me, it's nice to just have that document and know when things are happening in case I want to drop in or whatever the case may be. Second, you want to have a vendor directory. This is especially important because if you are still in the research phase as you're talking to people or you're seeing certain prices, you can put a little star next to the people you really liked or had a price that was within your, budget. Or if we're being honest, crossing out some people that you didn't. And the same goes for if you're actually shopping for vendors as well. You can use this page to look up a bunch of information about them already, like their website and social media, to kind of pre-vet them, pre-decide who you might want to talk to, who you might already like their work, right? Make notes about those things, write down any questions that you might have for them to ask either during or before or after the show, and then also note any discounts that they were offering during the show, right? So that you might be able to take advantage of that. And the third document is just to make sure that you have important information of the day. So things like the location, right? The address, especially if it's an area that you're unfamiliar with, where to park, is the parking free or do you have to pay for parking? Things like that. And anything else that just might be nice to have on hand. So now that I did all this yapping about preparing to attend, let's go ahead and talk about what the heck to do after the show that will allow you to maximize this experience and skip any potential regrets. So first, I want you to slow down and continue shopping around until you find the perfect vendors for you. Like I talked about in the last video, these events are solely for marketing and sales purposes. So vendors want to do whatever they can do to get you to say yes to them quickly. And the last thing that I want for you is to pick a vendor in a rush that you later decide that you don't actually like, but you just felt pressured into booking them from a wedding show. So I'm here to let you know that it is okay to take your time. Along the same lines, the second thing is to book a follow-up call with the people that you did really like. I really encourage you not to make a final decision to book with them just based on the information that you were given at the expo. You should ask as many follow-up questions as you have to make sure that they are a good fit for you and that you are a good fit for them as well. Because you're investing a lot of money into these people, right? And once you sign that contract, there is no undoing it. So go ahead and make sure that you are thinking it through really thoroughly. And then finally, my favorite and third tip is don't be afraid to walk away from a deal. So no matter how much of a discount you'll get if you book with them in a certain time frame, you should really, really look out for the red flags and listen to your gut. If it doesn't feel quite right, walk away from the potential savings now to save yourself a potential headache down the line when you are locked into a contract at that point. So I really hope this video was helpful to you. I hope that you enjoyed watching it. Please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and share it with a friend who just got engaged. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!